Magandang hapon po and thank you for watching us here on Kababayan Today. Ngayon naman ang episode natin, Meet the Filipino Health Coach that's taking over Hollywood. Si Michele Periquet po is an anti-aging expert and the co-founder of Reset Yourself. We're going to learn all about what that is here on Kababayan Today for the very first time. Let's welcome Michele Periquet. Hello, Michele.
Hi, Giselle. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. It's so nice to see a fellow kababayan here in Los Angeles.
It's nice to be here.
All right, so pag-usapan natin to. Saan ka ipinanganak?
I was born in Manila, in the Philippines. I was born and raised in Manila.
Okay, yes. So growing up in the Philippines, how was that like?
It was great. It was amazing. I enjoyed very much being near my family and all my friends, and we have a lot of beautiful things in the Philippines, like aside from our, the food, our beaches are, I think, among the best.
What are your favorite beaches?
I love El Nido. I like Palawan very much. I like the islands in Palawan and some in Cebu as well.
Yes. Okay, so are you Cebuana or no?
No, I'm from Manila.
Okay, so Manila city girl ka
Yes,
talaga.
yes.
Okay, so growing up in the Philippines, did you also go to a co-ed school like a lot of Filipinas?
I went to convent school with the nuns.
Really?
So, yes.
Are you allowed to say where?
Assumption, yeah.
Assumptionista pala si Michele. Okay, so from grade school all the way to
High school, then I went to Ateneo. So,
okay, so Atenista.
Yeah.
Okay, Assumptionista na Atenista. All right. So, growing up in the Philippines, because I grew up there as well, you get this sort of sheltered life.
Yes.
Would you say that you were also living a very sheltered life in Manila?
Yes, I had quite a sheltered life. My parents were quite strict.
Like a lot of
Yes,
Filipinos,
yes,
right?
Yes. And so everything we did was, I would say, carefully looked. I mean, we were monitored, and and I look back now, and I think it was very good. It was good for me.
Okay, so growing up in that sort of environment, how do you think that's helped your approach to your healthy lifestyle now? Because alam mo naman sa atin, hindi naman healthy yung food natin, di ba? And this whole wave of like this nutrition and wellness is a fairly new trend that's been happening. Even though here in Los Angeles, matagal na siya, but in Manila alone right now, there seems to be now this trend of healthy and nutritious food available that wasn't available when we were growing up, right?
No.
So how do you think living in Manila and growing up there has contributed to that?
I think my parents have always they always taught us to have balance in our lives. So even when we would indulge, and there's a lot of feasting, and we love like lechon and things like crispy pata.
Naman, yeah.
They also encouraged us to, when you indulge a certain day, then okay, maybe the next day you have to
limit all your food.
Yes,
yeah.
and everything, including the value of sleeping, getting a good night's rest was always important in our family, and just healthy living in general. They wanted a balance between enjoying and also being responsible for your body and for developing your mind and your body.
Okay, and I know that you moved to Hong Kong eventually, right? So how was that like? What were you busy with when you were living in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, I was busy with I was involved mostly with taking care of my husband at that time, and I had a jewelry business on the side.
So you would design the jewelry?
No, I actually distributed brands from Europe and sold to certain stores in Hong Kong and in Japan and in the Philippines.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so the decision to move to America, how did that happen?
Actually, my husband then moved back because he's American, and I moved back with him, and we just decided, we both decided that we really like to live in the U.S. I mean, Hong Kong was a great time at that time, and then it was time for a change, and we decided that the U.S. would be good place to live. Yeah.
Okay, so do you get to visit the Philippines regularly?
Yes, I visit once or twice a year. Like my family and my friends, my childhood friends are all there. So,
Right. Okay, so balikbayan na nakakabalik
Yes.
palagi, right?
Yes.
Okay, so being now that you're in Los Angeles, how is it like being here?
It's amazing. I love it. I think we're blessed with great weather all year round, and I've made wonderful friends from all over. It's a very diverse culture here, a diverse society. So we have a mix of different cultures, which makes it very interesting, I think. And
Yes. At marami ring mga kababayan
Yes,
dito
yes.
sa Los
yes.
Angeles.
So we have access to food that I miss from back home, which I love. So yeah.
Yes. So actually, living in Los Angeles is a lot like living in the Philippines, you know,
Yes.
because maraming ang mga Filipino. But I know that you are now a health coach and you have this new business. We're very excited to hear about it. Reset Yourself.
Yes.
Yes. So talk to us about Reset Yourself. How long have you had this business for?
It's been a couple of years. It started out actually as a hobby. My best friend, she got sick years ago and she had gained 45 pounds. She started losing her hair and she was always really tired. So she went to see all these doctors and they couldn't really pinpoint what was wrong with her. And then one day she was reading in a book about hair mineral analysis and
Hair mineral
Yes,
analysis. Okay,
analysis.
we're going to talk about hair mineral analysis when we return. It's a mouthful, but here on Kababayan Today, if you've never heard what it is, I haven't, we'll get to find out all about it with Michele Periquet. Magbabalik po tayo dito sa Kababayan Today.